Good morning, everyone. It is July the 13th, 2020. It is 11:12, and this will be your earthquake report for earthquakes that happened overnight. We had 2 earthquakes that were major overnight, so let me go ahead and get those up for you, okay? All right, first one up would be 3 hours ago. Usgs stated there was a 5.2 south of Kermadec Islands, New Zealand. They have it at 6.2 miles in depth. Okay. Now GFC has it as a 5.2. All right, but they've got a little strange depth on this. Alrighty. Now GEONET New Zealand was the primary data source for this earthquake. Let me go ahead and pull up EMSC for you first. All earthquakes, please. Thank you. All right. Now, as you can see, EMSC said it was a 5.2 south of Kermadec Islands, New Zealand region, 426 miles northwest of WHAK ATANE. They've got it at 1 kilometer in depth. Guys, that's 0 miles in depth, okay? Everybody else has got it at a different depth. All right, now like I said, GEONET New Zealand was the primary data source for this earthquake. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I got to enlarge it for you so you can see it. All right, now let me get it over here. All right, GEONET New Zealand said it was a 5.2. They've got it south of Kermadec Islands, 428.7 miles northeast of WHAK ATAN, okay, ANA, sorry. They've got it at 20 miles in depth, 20.5 to be matter of fact. All right, now EMSC is the only one to have it at a 5.1. I mean, at a 0 miles in depth. Everybody else has got it at a depth. So let me go ahead and pull up. Let me get this up here. GFC. Now GFC also posted on this earthquake. Let me enlarge it. All right. GFC said it was a 5.2 south of Kermadec Islands. They've got it at 10 kilometers, which is 6.2 miles in depth. All right. So like I said, EMSC had it at 1 kilometer, which equals out to 0 miles in depth. All right. Closest volcano for this earthquake. Let me go ahead and go find you your volcano here. Sorry. Open up, please. There we go. All right. Kermadec Island, New Zealand. They're saying the closest volcano was 136 miles away. They're saying it was green, it was normal, it was dormant. So we're going to go check on the volcano. I got to open it up and click on it, make sure I've got the right one. Yeah. They're calling the volcano W, all right? And sure enough, that is the closest volcano. My pen. That is your earthquake right there. There is your volcano. That volcano is called Volcano W. Okay? They've got it green. They've got it normal. They've got it dormant. They've got a lot of extinct ones in there. I think maybe they're not showing the extinct. Good morning, Ty. How are you this morning? Oh, definitely need the prayers. We go in tomorrow for blood work and pre-op stuff for Tom. All right, so that was the first volcano. Now, they're saying the estimated release of energy for this volcano was 951 tons of TNT. Remembering that GEONET New Zealand is the primary data source, they do have it confirmed, okay? So, next earthquake we got. Oh, by the way, you'll have GEONET New Zealand, GFC, which is the Germany Earthquake Center, EMSC, which is the European, and you'll have USGS for this. Oh, God, that scared me. It came up on disaster alert, guys, so let me pull that up for you also. Then we'll get into the second earthquake for you. Waiting for disaster alert to open. There we go. Once all the earthquakes show up there, I'll be able to do this. Where do we go? Go on down there, 5.2. Where are you hiding? Here we go. Like I said, this earthquake took place 3 hours ago. It was just updated 20 minutes ago, so it's pretty much going to stay where it's at. Let me read this for you. An earthquake of a magnitude 5.2 at a depth of 6.2 miles has occurred at south of Kermadec Islands, as reported by the National Earthquake Information Center, the NEIC of the USGS. This is a preliminary. I've already copied it. It is already in the notes for you. Okay? Let's go to earthquake number 2. All right, earthquake number 2. USGS said there was a 5.2. Let me open this up. All right, now this is west of Caroline Islands, Micronesia. All right, USGS said it was 157 miles, 157.2 miles north of FAIS Micronesia at 6.2 miles in depth. Now, believe it or not, everybody agreed except for, yeah, no, everybody didn't agree. Let me get that straight. All right. All right. Now, GFC was the primary data source for this earthquake. All right, so let me go ahead and take you to EMSC. Right now, this is USGS. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse this morning. Let's go all earthquakes. And go down. There you are. All right. EMSC. Let me hold it. My camera's going wacko. All right. EMSC said it was a 4.8, upgraded it to a 5.2 after USGS posted. They said it is the state of YEP, Micronesia. That's YAP. They've got it 431 miles southwest of Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands. They've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. Next earthquake center was the GFC. GFC was the primary data source for this earthquake. So we're going to go ahead and open them up. I want you to see they have it at a 5.0. West Carolina Islands, Micronesia. They've got it manually received, and they've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. They are the only ones that do not have it at a 5.2. All right, now Australia also has this earthquake. Let me pull up Australia. Right there. Let's go down, please. It should click in here. Oh, it's not going to. Let me hit it again. There we go. Australia opening up. Let me enlarge this for you. Now, guys, Everybody's got this earthquake. Hey, David, how are you? Lurking. Okay, yeah, I know. Australia has this earthquake at a bigger depth than 6.2 like everybody else does. As you can see, Australia's got it at a 5.2 west of Caroline Islands. Guys, they've got it at 15.3 miles in depth, 25 kilometers. All right? So like I said, I give you every earthquake center. Let me go pull this up. Oh, they're saying the closest volcano to this earthquake was 286.4 miles. They've got it green. And its forecast summit is the name of this volcano. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Give me a second. It happened almost 5 hours ago, so I've got to go down and find it here. There she sits. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Guys, keep in mind, GFC has got this at a 5.0. They are the primary data source for this earthquake. Try to open it up. There it is. That is, there are 2 volcanoes close to this earthquake. The one they're saying is the closest is forecast summit. And they've got it green. They've got it normal. They've got it dormant. All right, now they do have a couple up there that are extinct. And I will show you. But there is a string of green, normal, and dormant volcanoes. Right? All right. Let me go ahead and take you to disaster alert and pull that up again. Pulling disaster alert up again. All right. Got to go down, guys. This one happened 4 hours ago, 4.5 hours ago. So I got to go down and get it. 5.2, there it is. And we're opening it up. Okay. I'll read it for you. And then I got to copy this one. I didn't put this one in. An earthquake of a magnitude 5.2 at a depth of 6.2 miles has occurred 253 kilometers north of FAIS, Micronesia, as reported by the National Earthquake Information Center, the NEIC of the USGS. This is a preliminary. So let me copy this one. This one I did not put in. Copy. And go back to notes. All right, so we got to undo that. And we're going to go down and go disaster alert. And paste. I love being able to talk into my cell phone. I really do. And it types what I want sometimes. All right. They're saying the estimated release of energy for this earthquake, keeping in mind that GFC is the primary data source, was only 477 tons of TNT. The closest volcano, like I said, I got to put that in there for you. I forgot to type it in. I just wanted to get these to you as soon as possible. And that was 286.4 miles to 86.4 miles. All right, all that information will be in there also. All right, let me save these guys. I love my notes, and I do keep notes. Copy. All right. See, all my notes are on here. All the earthquakes. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go to YouTube. Since all these earthquakes are more than an hour old, we're just going to go ahead and post them. And then we'll run through the major ones on USGS and then the major ones EMSC said, okay? We'll get USGS up first. All right. Edit. And paste. Okay, disaster list, Micronesia. Yes, yes, yes. Australia, yes. Yes. Save. Okay, I'm going to copy these now and put them into community. Because if you put them in community, come on, let's go. Community. Paste. Post. All right, just wanting to make sure they're all there. They are. We're going out of YouTube. All right, totally out of YouTube. Now we're just going to go to USGS, EMSC, and double sure on the links, okay? So let's go up first to USGS. First one up was Kermadec Islands, New Zealand. Pulling it up on the USGS webpage. It is their map page. USGS said there was a 5.2 south of Kermadec Islands. Okay, they've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. The next one that USGS said was a 5.2 west of Caroline Islands, Micronesia. Let me go ahead and get that up here for you. None of these earthquakes had tsunamis or anything with it. All right, USGS says it was a 5.2 west of Caroline Islands, Micronesia. They've got it 157.2 miles north of FAIS, Micronesia, at 6.2 miles in depth. Okay, now this one also came across on Australia as a 5.2, but guys, they've got it at 15.3 miles in depth. That link will be in the description box. It also came across on the GFC, but they have it as a 5.0. Now, let's go to EMSC and pull them up. All earthquakes, please. There we go. All right, first one up was, come on. There we go. EMSC said it was a 5.2 south of Kermadec Islands. They've got it 426 miles northeast of WHAKATANE, Kermadec Islands, New Zealand, at 0 miles in depth. As you can see, it says 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer would be 0 miles in depth. All right. I've got my handy dandy calculator. Hey, Free TV. Hey, okay, thanks for coming in, guys. Okay, earthquake number 2. All right, let me go down to it. Open it up. EMSC said there was a 4.8 Micronesia. They upgraded that to a 5.2. They've got it west of Caroline Islands, Micronesia. They've got it 431 miles southwest of Saipan, northern Mariana Islands. They've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. GFC was the primary data source. Australia said it was a 5.2, and they've got it at 15.3 miles in depth. All these links. Hang on for a minute, sweetie. I got to put my glasses on, computer glasses on. So with this Micronesia earthquake, they're saying the volcano was 286.4 miles away. It was forecast summit volcano. It was green. It was normal. It was dormant. You're going to have GFC in this earthquake. They've got it at a 5.0. They've got it West Carolina Islands, Micronesia at 6.2 miles in depth. You'll have EMSC. You'll have USGS. And you'll have Australia earthquake centers for this earthquake also. All right. I think that's all we have right now. I'll go back. I showed you. Let me see who's here. All right. Kermadec Islands, quote, remote. Quite remote. Yes, it was remote. Matter of fact, it was quite remote away from New Zealand. All right. That's why it was 157.2 miles north of FAIS Micronesia. Oh, no, wrong one. Of Kermadec Islands, Saipan region, according to EMSC, 426 miles away. Okay? That was remote. That was out in the ocean. Guys, you're going to have all links in the description box. I've got to go and fix Tom his breakfast, have him check his sugar, give the dog his pills, make sure Tom takes his meds. It's going to be a messy morning. Now, tomorrow morning, there will be no morning earthquake report on anything major that happens. Got to be at the hospital first thing in the morning tomorrow. Tom's going to go in for blood work, pre-op, whatever it is. And they're going to do another couple more tests on him. So surgery for him will be on Thursday. So Wednesday, you'll get earthquake reports. Thursday, unless it's absolutely major, he's going in for his biopsy. And I won't be doing earthquake reports. All right. And if it's absolutely major, you'll see me in my little white mask out in the hallway from the waiting room. All right. I am sending you guys much love. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button and push the little bell. All right. Big hugs your way. 2 thumbs up. Much love. God bless each and every one. Be safe. Thank you, Free TV. You're awesome. Todd, thank you for coming in. David, thank you for coming in. I can't. SHIT. Sabrista? I can't pronounce it. I am so sorry. I'm going to call you Miss King. Okay? That's okay. Have a great one. God bless.